It's learning how to coach your children with heart and how to coach the kids with your heart and to lead them with your heart in a godly way. And Coach Starr was doing that with Austin Metcalf. He was leading him in a godly way. He was encouraging him, and he was challenging him. And there's another coach in here who was getting a crock pot for their, like, what do they tent, the concession stand tent. I mean, this is as Americana as it gets. And he's coming over and he's bringing the crock pot, and then he sees what happens, or sees the pandemonium. He drops his crock pot to the ground. He runs, jumps over the fence, and he rushes. And he's caring dearly for Austin Metcalf. And he takes that shirt off, the jacket off, like from combat, what he saw, and he was treating Austin Metcalf. And what struck me, this might bring me to tears just thinking about it. What struck me is these guys, all these coaches, are just like that coach in that book. Unlike in Wiley ISD, in Wiley East High School, where a principal's trying to have sex with one of the students, these coaches are doing what that coach does. They care for these kids like they're their own. They love them like their own. They challenge them like they're their own. They know they can do it, and they know they fail, but they give them another chance, and they push them like a loving parent. God bless these teachers. God bless these coaches. And I'm going to continue reading the story here. So, Starr testified that kids have to sign a code of conduct in prohibition on, including a prohibition on weapons to a school event. Kids bringing weapons may happen in some inner city school districts, but he says Memorial, hosting the track meet, asked his people to be leaders. Several of his people, including Austin, he texted him to step up and be a leader that day. And part of that thing was saying, keep him out of the tent. You're the leader. The coach said he approached Karmelo Anthony after the stabbing. He was walking very calmly and asked him, what the hell did you do? One of the coaches says. He said, he put his hands on me like a child, caught with his hand in the cookie jar, making excuses, which shows how guilty he is. He wouldn't say, like, well, this happened. He'd go, he put his hands on me. In other words, I'm as guilty as all get out. We all know it. The coach told jurors that he threw his hat, he put his hands in the air as he was overcome by frustration and emotion. The coach identifies Karmelo Anthony in the courtroom, saying he looks different now. Quote, he's clean cut today. Now, this coach, this is specifically mentioned in this story. I think this might be the Dallas Morning News. They say Coach Starr, who was black, said about Karmelo Anthony, he's clean cut today. What does that tell you? It's very interesting. Now he wants you to make himself look studious and awesome. But then, who was he? Coach Starr, who was black, testified he threatened to kick Austin Metcalf off the track team. This is where I think Coach Starr might have some guilt. I hope he doesn't. This is an amazing, loving coach from what I read here. Coach Starr testified he threatened to kick Austin Metcalf off the track team because he decided to go fishing and leave early from a school event. Starr said he let him back on the team for this district meet because he was a captain of the football team and he wanted him to learn a lesson. This is the parenting, the beautiful parenting that many of us just don't see. God bless this coach. He said to Austin Metcalf before he would be killed, be a leader. I'm going to lean on my older guys. For sure, coach. I got you, Austin Metcalf texted back. The day after the stabbing, the coach said he texted Metcalf's phone, knowing he was dead. Even though he knew the young man was gone, he texted him. This is so sweet. Love you, man. Sorry I didn't say enough. He cried in court as he read the words aloud. That was today.